Okay, so we're here in Irvine, and we're gonna do flat roof pitch install, new self-adhere commercial grade roofing over here on the flat roof. I'll show you where it is. Oh, we do a couple of these a year, probably 10 or 12. You can see this little system. So somebody started it, and I guess they just failed. So they tore off the fascia, broke the gutter. Yeah, we'll go take a look at it, see what they have. Yeah. I can't believe what some of these guys do. They hired the roofing company and then they just had a problem. So you can see they started to tear off the fascia. Then they threw down the gutter, broke it. It's a waste. Now we have to replace it. Major roof leak, like something right here. Some blocking needs to be replaced. Look like, see, this is the woodwork you get from some of these jokers. I know they say they can do it, but I mean, don't believe them. So anyways, we're gonna tear off the entire roof. We're gonna replace the fascia, replace the backing, change out some of this blocking, fix everything, put a pitch on it, get it all set. We'll go up top, we'll show you what it looks like before we start, and show you the after. So here's the flat roof that they got. You can see it has no pitch on it, absolutely none. So we're gonna put a pitch on this thing, we're gonna tear it off, replace the all the damaged wood, put a nice plywood pitch, new self-adhered roofing, get this thing going. Look beautiful when we're done. So that's it. We'll still get it started. We'll show you how it turns out. There you go. This is day 2. We're over here at the little flat roof. You can see now we got it all filled in. Got the all new fascia, primed, painted. We put in the backing on it also as well. So we got this all done. We got it all tore off yesterday. And we got a pile of trash right there. The gutter we didn't take down. This was from the other roofing company, I guess. It failed the first time. I really don't know, to be honest with you. So anyways, we were called in to rescue. You can see fascia looks great. Look how straight that is. Straight as narrow. Now we're doing the decking this morning. We got one day on the job. We got the whole thing all torn off. We even refelted this little side for the people. New tile pan. Got that all handled. I'll show you a long shot of the deck. There we go. So you can see we framed everything in. We got it all. We got blocking done all for it. And we're going to put a nice little pitch on it. Go from front to back. It looks like we got about, what, 3.5 inches. We just basically got a real nice pitch to this. And tie in. You can see it. They just, when they did the re-roof, they did a lousy job. So we'll get a nice line. We'll get a nice climb up this roof right here. Everything's real solid on this framing. Show you how we're nailing it off. You can see we're nailing it into the existing rafters. We got it nailed down here. You can see it's all toe nailed in. And then where it will reach, we got it nailed off every 6 inches here. And we got it blocked in. You can see the blocking is all nice and nailed, pinned in on both sides. Say bam. So get a better shot. Sorry, I kind of try to walk in. So we'll get this sheeted out this morning. Get it all sheeted. Then we got our Flintastic commercial grade roof we're gonna put on it. Show how it all comes off. We don't do a whole lot of these. I don't know, maybe about 5 a year. That's a small amount of the stuff that we do. To be honest with you, most people don't want to pay to get a job done right. It is a little more expensive to have us do this. You can have a guy come out here and put on a layer of torch down for half the price, but it's just not right, so we don't do that. So I just won't even do it. If you can't do it right, then we're not going to do it at all. So we'll finish this up, show you, take pictures, and show you how it turns out. So here we are. We got now the deck is all done. You can see it's from end to end. Got a real nice pitch. We even put a little pitch on the skylight right here to get everything to pour the right way. So we got it all nailed off. Got it all pitched. We're gonna roll out our base. We're gonna start with the 12-inch base sheet. We're going to go to a 24-inch sticky ply, and then we'll go to a full 36-inch cap sheet. The way you stagger all your rows. We got the edge metal, we got everything, we got our roller. We'll show you how it's all done. We'll get this thing done perfectly, and by the time we're done with it, basically you know exactly how to do this. Now, most people are not going to want to do all this stuff to just replace your little flat roof. They want to throw just a torch down roof over it, but it's really not, you know, you don't want to be doing torch down for a flat roof like this. You want to pitch it, you want to do it right. This stuff is the way to go. You just got to find somebody to do all the extra stuff that needs to be done. Not an extra day of framing, so, but you frame it up and you don't have to worry about it again. So we'll show you first layer of the base, and we'll go from there. On our first piece of base here, you can see we got a 12-inch piece. We got two 12s. This one's a little bit bigger because it's got a headlap. So we're going to do them in 12. The next one will be 24. That'll be the sticky. So we'll base this all out. This is the nail base. We're not going to tack this too heavily because the next one's going to get tacked really well every 2 feet. So this is how you do the starter course on it. Run out a little small sheet for the start. So now we got the base down. It's one layer, nail base, all done up. Get it all up the side over here, all run up. 2 courses taken out, nice, clean, blown down. Looks amazing. And ready for the sticky base right now. We'll pop that on here and the cap sheet. We'll put it back together. We will be finishing this up tomorrow. Here we go. Got it all getting all rolled out. Cutting around the little skylight. You can see this stuff is super, super nice. See, the trick is to roll it. You gotta make sure the guys that they'll roll it, because the stuff it won't stick. There's all kinds of little air bubbles. You gotta make sure that it gets real smooth. So we always roll it just every bit as you go, just every row as you go, even in that little crease. We're gonna be rolling it. Yep, that's how we do it. All right, so now we're gonna roll out the mid ply. You can see we cut a piece in half right here. And the trick is, you can see right here that there's our nail base. See how our seams are all going to be staggered? And we snapped a line on this one. So that way you don't double up the seams, because if you double up the seams, you end up with like a thick area right in the center. So you want to make sure that you don't have any seams doubled up. So they all got to be staggered. So this one's a 12-inch strip. This one's a larger strip. And then you go from here. And then your cap is going to be a full strip that'll have a headlap right here. So none of your headlaps will line up. So there's a lot of ways to do it. You know, you don't have to get too technical about it. You can do a 12, 24, and a 36 or whatever. But you just don't want them to line up. That's the main thing. Otherwise you get a thickness, and then it impedes the water going off. So we don't want to do that. We're careful about it. You can see we got a nice little line snap, so we're not going to have any problems. Everything's all nailed off real nice. So you can see we got our roller. We already rolled out our first piece. The very first one is also, it sticks over the edge of the roof, but they say 2 inches, but 1 inch is enough because we use 2-inch edge metal. If you use 3-inch edge metal, it looks giant. So you just have to extend it over the roof. 1 inch is going to be enough. It's never going to leak anyways, the way that if you have us do it. So we're going to show it go on. We'll show you how it rolls out, and we'll finish it up.